I'm Julie G, and I'm so excited you decided to move and breathe with me on your mat today. Today I'm going to show you a simple series that I do every morning that you can do too, or kind of adjust or customize any way that really works for you. You ready? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started standing. Arms come alongside the body, and I begin my practice with breath of joy. So I inhale as a sniff up with the arms. I sniff out with an inhale, arms out to the sides. And then I sniff again, inhale up with the arms all the way up to rise. And then I exhale with the arms into a forward fold. So we're going to do that together 3 times. And on that last exhale, I stay in a forward fold. And then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. I bring my arms up with me, out to the sides, all the way up to rise. And then I take my right hand on my left wrist and just tug it gently on over to my right hand side. Little side stretch. Feels amazing in the morning. I come back through to center, separate the hands, and then I take that left hand onto my right wrist and move right on over to the opposite side. I come back through to center, separate the palms, and then take the arms out to the side, swan dive, forward fold. From there, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. And sometimes I stay in this forward fold for several breaths. Sometimes I just want to move right away. So when I do that, I bend my knees, plant my hands on either side of the feet, and walk into a downward facing dog. Now, down dog for me looks different every day. Sometimes I like to pedal my legs. Sometimes I just stay in stillness. From down dog, I move into tabletop position. From tabletop, cat, cow. Some days I like to link breath with movement. I inhale to cow, cat on the exhale, cow on the inhale, cat on the exhale. Shine my heart forward, inhale. Rainbow to spine, exhale. And some days I like to linger in this pose by drawing the belly button down toward the earth, arching the low back. On an inhale, I stay in cow. I stay on the exhale. One more inhale. And then I move in to my cat pose, my Halloween cat. I stay on the exhale. Another inhale. Another exhale, and then I keep moving. So it's about a breath and a half really for every movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then I exhale into my cat pose. I stay on the inhale, stay on the exhale, and then I soften belly button down, shine the heart forward, look up, inhale. Stay on the exhale, really feel that stretch in the front of your belly. Inhale, and then round that spine, exhale, Halloween cat C curve. Inhale, and exhale. And then back to neutral spine, inhale, so long spine. And then I gently move into a seated position. I cross my legs at the ankles or the shins. I take my hands onto my knees, and I like to just move little circles here, move the hips, to see how the body is feeling in the morning. So imagine, if you will, if you just bring the heart forward, and then almost like you're coming to this little cat action when you come back. So it's almost like cat-cow. As you inhale, shine the heart forward, and exhale, belly button draws in toward the spine, a little rounding of the upper spine. And then I make sure I go both ways. And some mornings my circles are smaller, and sometimes they're slow and really mindful, and I'm really feeling it. And just see how you're feeling today. Eventually, I arrive back in stillness. And then I plant my right hand to the earth, left arm goes up, and I linger here in this side stretch. A couple things you can do with the arms. You could keep that left arm extended. You could take the hand to the back of the head, maybe keep looking up or down. I like to take my bottom forearm and elbow down onto the ground, but always an option to crawl your fingers of that bottom hand over to the side a little bit more, or just stay on that palm. And then after a couple breaths, I'll tick-tock the arms back up through to center, and then I'll take them over to the opposite side so that left hand stays grounded, that right arm can either shoot straight up on an angle, or hand could come to the back of the head, elbow pointing up. Again, with that bottom arm, you could crawl those fingertips over towards your left, maybe plant the forearm and elbow down onto the earth if that feels good. And then I tick-tock the arms back up to center, inhale. Twist open to the right on the exhale, left hand to the outside of that right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. And sometimes I'll stay here for a few breaths. Sometimes I just kind of gaze over to the opposite knee, or I'll look up and down just gently. It's the morning, remember, when I'm practicing this. So the goal is to just move with love. Move with lots of kindness. I come through to center, arms straighten, inhale, and then open twist to that opposite side. I ground my hands, left hand behind me, right hand onto that left leg. Once again, I find a little bit of length and twist. Gaze can go over toward that opposite knee, maybe side to side with the head, or a little up and down. Pause. Torso, arms come back to center, inhale. And then fingertips come behind the sit bones. And then hips and sit bones move up off the ground, pushing the sit bones forward. Head can stay forward, maybe look up a little bit. Inhale. Settle sit bones back down onto the earth, exhale. Option to take the arms forward, a little seated forward fold. And then walk those hands back forward toward that front shin, hands at heart. And from this point, the little movement that I just did, the energy that I moved around in my body, I can sit for meditation for at least a few minutes. And I do this all before I even open my bedroom door in the morning. This practice, starting off with Tadasana, that really just grounds my feet into the earth, is so nourishing for me. So I'm so excited and happy I've been able to share this with you. From my heart to your heart, Yogi. Namaste.